A lot of people is going to remain broke, remain complaining, remain a victim simply because they don't know how to push past a temporary circumstance. Temporary circumstance could be a week, a month, a year, or so on. It all depends, honestly, up to you. The 1% is the 1% simply because not everybody's going to make it. Not everybody have the mental endurance. Not everybody has the strength, the willpower, and so on. Based on your conditioning, based on your limiting beliefs, and so forth. Everybody is not going to make it. One thing I would tell you that a lot of people do not speak on is that when it comes to having the life that you want to have, so meaning like you enjoying like being at peace, you enjoying love, you being loved by people that's around you, have a life that you actually want to live, that you love waking up to every single day, right? And also having the money that you want to have, the money that you want to obtain, even if you don't want to be a millionaire, but just simply being in a space where you're comfortable, you can pay your bills and you're not concerned about money. That not only takes mental endurance, that also takes faith. The seeds that you sow will be the seeds that you reap. And also it takes actions. It takes work. It takes day in and day out having a plan, because if you fail to plan, you're going to plan to fail. Everybody is not fitting. Everybody is not cut out. And you have gotten thus far. So this is too soon to throw in the towel. These videos and the things that's coming to you is for a reason. It's because you have time and the appointed time is now, right? You're capable of everything that you need within you. You just have to be able to dig deep. You have to be able to get through those muddy waters. You have to be able to just bridge from where you are right now, temporary, circumstantial, either through your poor choices or maybe just the way you was raised, just the situation in itself or whatever, and get to where God wants you to be. Get to the life that's the desires of your heart and where God truly wants you to be. God wants you to be in abundance and not lack. God wants you to be at peace and at ease and calm, not in stress, not in anxiety, not in chaos. It's not just a one thing. When you're watching these spiritual videos or financial videos, a lot of times it's always about, oh, manifest this, and if you think it and if you believe it, that's all you have to do. It's more than that. And that's why I'm speaking on it, because it's a trifold, right? It's a trifold and you are the center. And the trifold is you have to tap into your mental and unlearn and relearn some things, rewire your brain pathway, learn something new, put down those limiting beliefs, pick up the beliefs that are going to support you, that's going to propel you, that's going to push you to your next level. Why also, okay, you're in the center. It's a trifold thing. Making sure before you go to bed that you have a plan for the following day. Waking yourself up and not picking up your phone, but tapping into yourself, rather that's saying your affirmations, rather you spending time with God. Just getting your mind equipped, getting your mind ready, putting on your shield for the day, right? Also meal prepping, making sure that you're taking care of your body, making sure you're fueling yourself in the proper way so you have the energy, you have the endurance to, do whatever your task may be within the day. It's a trifold thing and it can be easy. It's just all about your perspective and it's all about your mindset. And that's why I go so hard when it comes to mindset. That's why I love so much of psychology. It first starts with the mindset, but mindset is not the only thing that you have to have locked and loaded, okay? You also have to have your faith. You also have to have the seeds that you're planting each and every single day, kind to others, to treat people how you want to be treated and so forth. Those are seeds that you sow, maneuvering around this world and not judging people, but giving people grace. That's just seeds that you're sowing each and every single day on each interaction that you may have. When you work on these things each and every single day, when you're working on your mental, unlearning, relearning, you're rewiring your paths, you're picking up the beliefs that are going to support you, that's going to propel you for your next level, while also making sure that you are planning and making sure that you are feeding yourself and fueling yourself in the proper way, healthy connections and healthy standards and healthy boundaries. That 180 is for you and that 180 is coming, but it's not going to be an overnight success. It's not going to be an overnight thing, because if it was that easy, everybody would be there. And they're not. It's not that easy, because if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. Everybody would have it figured out. It is simple. It's so simple sometimes, and humans like to make things difficult, and that's a part of it as well. It's so simple. If you just lock and load into the life that you want to live, you truly believe that in your heart and have that faith, you pray about it, you surrender it to God, you maneuver as that person that you see yourself being. So if you see yourself as a top CEO, you need to look and see exactly how a CEO moves, okay? If you see yourself being the greatest teacher of your county or the greatest teacher of your city, you need to see how teachers move, okay? Not to mimic their steps, but just so you can cosplay that role, cosplay that industry until it shows up for you in your reality, right? Also, while you're building your newest self and your highest self that you want to become, you also have to be each and every interaction, each and every connections, deciding, to involve yourself in places that's going to be supportive of this new person that you're becoming, of this new identity that you're taking on.